All right, that's good information. Nice weather for Memorial Weekend. Joining us in the studio, VFW Post Commander and actually an Avon police officer, Al Zepeda. Al, thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Nice to have you in here.
Thank you very much.
This is a very special weekend every year for Memorial Weekend. Can we just talk a little bit about your background, your history in the armed forces, what you did, and what we can, and we're going to move into the memorials and the events happening tomorrow for Memorial Day.
Sure.
Yeah. So tell us, like, you started off, like, where are you from and how did you get involved with the military?
Well, I was raised in Los Angeles, and I learned that in order for me to succeed, I should probably get into the military, and got in there, did my first 4 years, and realized that there was quite the experience. Go and visit other countries, and decided early on that I was going to stay a full career, and my goal was to reach 20 years, and eventually ended up with 24, so exceeded my goal.
Wow, that's amazing.
Had a
So
good time.
you were in LA to start, California, then you moved to the East Coast?
Yes, the East Coast. Went to Norfolk Naval Base, Virginia Beach Oceana Naval Base, and was there for the whole entire time.
And what was your engagement with the military? What did you do?
I was a systems network engineer at first, and then I did some data analysis. Then during all my career as I progressed, I became a maintenance controller where we operated with F-18 aircraft and managing maintenance personnel and launching them off the carrier. I did some time on the flight deck of the carrier, watching the aircraft launch out.
Did you like that?
Oh, that was amazing. It was amazing.
Really? I bet it was.
Sitting up on the catapults when they're launching, it's just an amazing feeling.
Yeah, that's a totally different world. Really.
Yes,
you see footage of that and movies with that in there, but until you're actually probably engaged in that environment.
Yes, it's quite hazardous, but however, it was a great experience just to.
And those
to
pilots
watch.
are phenomenal, aren't they?
They are. They're the best in the world. Navy pilots are the best in the world.
It's amazing. Now, it says here you're a VFW post commander.
Yes, sir.
Now, is that currently part of what you're doing or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So what is that now? What does that entail?
Well, we are a nonprofit organization where we raise funds for scholarships with the community.
Oh, great.
We do a lot of veteran events in the community. We just want to promote patriotism is what our ultimate goal is.
So tomorrow, there's a couple of different locations around Eagle County alone. They're going to be all over the country. But for us right here, if people want to take a moment and reflect on our fallen heroes that have served our country, where can they do that, and what can people expect from them?
At 11 o'clock, we're going to be up at 10th Mountain Division up in Tennessee Pass, laying wreaths for all the fallen heroes of the 10th Mountain Division. And then shortly thereafter, about 4 p.m., we'll be over in Freedom Park, where we have a Pentagon Stone, where we're actually going to be naming the names of the local veterans that have passed in the community here in Eagle
And there's
County.
probably a fair amount, even
Yes, there
right
is.
here. I mean, you don't even think about that, but there is.
Yeah, we have over 200 veterans in the
Wow.
valley.
And you'll be there. You're going to be speaking.
I will be reading the names. We have a guest speaker that will be there with us.
And for people, if they're not quite sure where that is, how would you explain that to them to get to that location if you're coming from I-70?
If coming from I-70, it's over at the actual Freedom Park area. We have a section where it's next to the dog park.
Okay.
So as soon as you come in, you go past Colorado Mountain College, or where the Wendy's is right there. You make that left turn into the roundabout, and then just follow it on down, and you'll see the big memorial with big flag. We always have an American flag.
Probably
flying.
parking in the Weckmerd Fieldhouse
Yes, sir.
area would be the best way to go about doing that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. And that gets going at 4 o'clock. 11 o'clock tomorrow is the Tennessee Pass
Yes, sir.
event. Now, Tennessee Pass, is that on the way up towards Camp Hale that way?
Yes, sir. It is.
Okay.
Then you'll see, as soon as you get to the top, you'll see the parking over to
You
the
can't
right.
miss, I'm sure.
There's going to be a lot of cars there, so if you plan to attend, you might want to get there a little early.
Okay. Al, thank you.
No worries, sir.
Nice to see you. Thanks for
Nice
coming
meeting
in.
you.
All right, don't forget, tomorrow, Memorial Day, 2 events, one at Tennessee Pass at 11 and one at Freedom Park at 4 o'clock. We're going to take it to Maddie Evans next. She has a look at your weather forecast.